Beyond the news, the unfolding story, all the facts and indices. This is the big story.
This is a typical Lagos road, a metropolis that once sat Nigeria's capital. A day's trip round Lagos from Mushin to Ajah, Ikorodu to Jakonde, or Apapa to Surulere makes one wonder the impact or otherwise of the Keep Lagos Clean initiative of Governor Olomu-Agbodo.
We just came. I could observe that by the time they came in, we could see a lot of high turnout of refuse in the street now, more than where it was with the former PSP. What are they called? I don't know what's the problem. Probably because they are just starting. I guess it may be so.
It's not, because when you see our surroundings, though the government are trying their best to make it clean, but the people in it, they are not helping. I also am into a program that involves environmental salutation. So we are trying to impart the cleanliness, the habits of making the environment clean to the society, to the communities nearby, so that they were able to make the whole Lagos clean. So I think if we individuals are trying to do that, by helping government to tell ourselves that just trying to cultivate the habit of cleanliness, I think we're going to have a clean city.
I am wondering why people dump refuse on the streets, from moving vehicles and others, and not in mandatory bins provided by the government.
Lagos is not a clean city because you can find so many places. People are just, when people buy something, they drop the piece of paper on the ground and they don't even take the environment. They don't take care of the environment. No, I don't do that because my school, we don't actually do that. They just made a rule that we should not be, anytime we are walking on the school compound, that we shouldn't throw any piece of paper on the floor unless we'll be punished.
Are government agencies still collecting refuse, and how regularly is this done?
Because it's a clean environment, especially some environment like Ikeja and all those places, and all those places. But if you think about Mushi, Ajegule, government don't think about that side.
Yes, of course. I'm living at Ikorodu. There is no dustbin over there right now as I'm talking to you. Towards our Greek and my Adamo side, there is no dustbin over there. Everywhere is very clean, very nice.
In all this, major roads still paint a picture of genuine efforts by the Lagos state government to keep the city clean. Sanitation officers and uniformed road cleaners are seen daily on duty in an effort geared at ensuring the city is kept clean at all times.
Yeah, I thank Governor Agbodo for the good work he has been doing in Lagos. Because since the time he's been the governor of Lagos State, at least things has been changed from the way it was before till now. Things is getting better.
The challenge is about, I think the government is trying to bring a new way about a new process about the way we dispose our refuse. Because I think we need to always get the information. If we don't get the information, there is something that there will be a missing gap. I think what the government is trying to do is the way we dispose our refuse. Now they are trying to recycle and reuse. You understand? I think is a waste-to-waste process.
This is Ojota, and this is where it all ends up. All the refuse collected by government agencies are dumped here. Scavengers are seen scouting and scattering the debris in search of any valuable item. The government has set up recycling plants in various parts of the state, and this will help in converting waste materials into new products. Is this how it all ends in Lagos State, Southwest Nigeria? Garbage, refuse, rubbish, whatever you decide to call it. Any visitor entering into the city for the first time will be greeted by this site right behind me, a landfill of rubbish, a landfill of garbage. But are this rubbish gathered to be recycled, or does it all end here? It's Olomu-Agbodo, reporting for Loveworldplus News.